Hi guys, Mitch King with Trade Stocks America with the Wednesday morning, September 8th, 2010 daily stock report. The Dow and the other indexes turned down today after the news of the European bank stress test was really not reliable and the banks are in worse condition than the stress tests indicate. So the market turned down. It was starting off well last night on the positive side, but it looks like to me we're heading down for several days. So if we continue this line downtrend that we've been having so far, it looks like that this is not even going to hit this trend line and we're heading down, something like that. Wouldn't be surprised to see a lower low than this area right in here. So my suggestion is to consider selling those long positions if you haven't already done that. My hunch was that we were probably going to start selling down, even though the market should have normally gone up after the holiday, which is typical. So I've got some red highlighted areas to consider selling tomorrow on some of your long positions. Here's the Nasdaq Composite, same type of look, down a little bit more than the Dow and the S&P 500. Not hard to imagine that this goes to a lower low than what we saw at the 1043 level on the S&P 500. And as you can see, we've got a lot more short ideas posted for new ideas in the report tonight. Here's the Russell 2000 down 2.2% today. Looking for this to get down to that 600 level on the Russell 2000. Here's AZO, AutoZone, still on a nice uptrend, real gradual uptrend, has been pretty immune to the market movements. So this is a good long-term hold so far. Getting a little impatient with Google, down today. It's had a lot of negative news, has had a really weak rebound compared to other stocks. So you might consider selling this one. It's really not acting that good. Here's Baidu. I'd sell that out tomorrow. MELI, probably is going to have some pullback for a couple of days and start to have a higher high. This trend's been going on for quite a few months, so this has been real strong through the summer in a negative market. SVNT, not much change. This is really, I'm starting to fall asleep on this stock. This is not moving much at all. No higher highs, just going sideways. Probably dead money for a while. So you might consider selling that one. Here's SanDisk. Consider selling this, down 1%. GMCR here, down 2.4%. This has been a pretty volatile stock, really been a favorite in the past. Hard to tell what this is going to do. I'd keep a stop loss on your break even, which is just under $31. Rhino also still consolidating, could spike up and get into kind of a breakout type of fashion like we've had. Still worth holding on to this one for a while. LDK was a good entry for the short side. It's a low price stock, so kind of be careful. We should get in the low sevens on this, which percentage-wise could be 7 to 10%. Monsanto, I like this idea on the short side, just as the lower lows and lower highs been continuing, and I think that pattern is likely to do something like this. That's what I'm looking for on Monsanto. Here's another bull short idea. MCP, recent IPO in late July, was up 12.8% today on 4.2 million shares. Like to see this spike up another 10-15% tomorrow on even higher volume. This should be a really good one. The best strategy again is to wait for these to peak, start to turn down, but for your most aggressive investors and experienced bull short traders, tomorrow might be the top on this short, but it's got to really move up. We need to see that spike, and same kind of thing we did today, preferably even a 15 or 18% move, and it really could. A lot of these IPOs are low float stocks, and they get a lot of momentum, so consider this one. The safest way to handle these is let them peak, turn over first, and then look for a rebound, and then start filling a very small short position on this. Don't get leveraged. So you guys take care. You know the routine. Put the odds in your favor. Don't get leveraged, especially on bull shorts. Looking forward to seeing you guys next week in Dallas.